Welcome back to Sub12 Slug. In today's episode, we're going out in the field, rabbit hunting. With this FX Streamline 177 with the latest slug barrel. In test of the Zan 8.5 grain lead-free slug being sent at 720 feet per second or 9.8 foot-pounds. First things first is the check zero. I always do this before heading out. That will give me confidence that I can take clean, humane dispatch shots. The distance is my self-imposed limit of around 60 yards. It's a very still night. There is a little, very subtle left to right crossing wind. You can see that at the base of the box. All I need is around 4 or 5 shots just for that confirmation. I can already see that these are grouping really nicely, well within that 1 inch group size needed for a clean kill on a rabbit. But let's have a closer look at that and see how we did. Now this looks like we're in business. You've got most of the shots can be covered with a 5p piece, all of them with a 10, and elevation is bang on with a ballistic coefficient of 0.055, an exceptionally good BC compared to equivalent pellets. So let's get out there and find some rabbits. If you do not want to see rabbits getting shot, then now's the time to end this video. So here's our first potential target. Let's range it. It's within that 60 yards maximum range. Am I going to take the shot? No. The reason for that is the backdrop is not good. There's a road behind there. I know that, and that's why it's super important to be aware of your surroundings and be absolutely sure of your backs up at all times. So this is much more like it. Absolute confidence in the backstop. The first range check with the LRF on the DNT Zulus came in at 56 yards. At this range, which is at the upper limits of mine, I'm doing it again. I always make sure that I do at least 2 range checks. It makes a difference in sub 12 to the yard. So now everything's falling into place. I can see that there's very low wind, basically none. We have a 56 yard target, and we're going to take our time, remember all the marksmanship principles, and take the shot. Let's look at that again in slow motion. That's exactly where you want it to land. So if you're liking these videos, then please do like them, share them, subscribe. In the comments, feedback on what you would want to see more of or less of. I did another video that you might find interesting, which is the deep dive with ballistic gelatin and real life wind drift tests. So please do check that out. This video has been more about the Zan 8.5 grain lead-free specifically. I think it did really well. I think it was far superior to an equivalent 8.4 grain pellet. It sent around 1.5 foot-pounds less muzzle energy than the equivalent pellet, so many might write that off. But as you can see from the chair gun stats I uploaded there, it arrived with around 2 foot-pounds more at the 55 yard rabbit, so considerably more, hit considerably harder. It flies as flat, if not slightly flatter, and in the wind, it's way better. So by a factor of around 3, so around 3 times better than the equivalent pellet.